Here is an update on the Abib barley harvest. So those of us who just celebrated Passover because Abib barley was found on March 8th, I believe it's correct. Yesterday I saw a video released. They have so much Abib barley, and if you wait a whole nother month to when they're going to celebrate the Feast of First Fruits, all that Abib barley is going to be passed. And remember, you brought the very first omer of your Abib barley so that then you could begin eating it. So you brought it to Yahweh first, and then you could begin eating it. Well, if you wait a whole month, they have to wait a whole month. Well, all this grain is now getting super ripe, and they're going to miss eating it, which they could have began eating today, yesterday. So I just want to point that out for those of you who have been following and tracking the Abib barley. It appears that our analysis was right, that first fruits that was found from the north of Israel to the south of Israel on March 8th, and then confirmed again, I believe, through Deborah's videos that she posted on, what was it? I don't remember what date she posted it, like March 20th, March 21st. They had enough, and now there's so much. Again, like if you keep waiting, we're going to be way past the part of Abib in a month, and so they would be able to eat this grain if they had followed it by the calendar we used. Not putting anybody down. I'm simply updating those of you following. So that confirmation, remember the prophetic word we were given on our Zoom that night through two of us? It was Yahweh. And I think we did the calendar right. So no judgment to anybody else. Just wanted to update those of you who... Here is a quick reminder. Today, starting last night at sunset, is the Feast of First Fruits according to the biblical calendar, which is based on the Abib barley harvest and new moon sighting. So today's the Feast of First Fruits. The Bible tells you that. Leviticus 23, 1 Corinthians 5 says he's our first fruits from the dead, referring to this festival. If you are partaking in Easter, you are transgressing the commandment of God that says, do not take the ways of the Gentiles and serve me in the way they worshiped their gods. That's Deuteronomy 12. We're told so many other places, but I'm going to list that one in particular. In fact, Galatians chapter 4 says, now that you know God, why are you returning to days and holidays that aren't of God? Easter is not of Yahweh. So a lot of you have been deceived. A lot of you were taught lies. Just start opening your Bible and do what God says. And Leviticus 23 talks about this festival, which was a prophetic Moedim, an appointed time that Yeshua had. He died at Passover, not Good Friday. He rose on Feast of First Fruits. So I get it. It can be confusing. But honestly, the confusion goes away when you simply stop trying to you do your man-made traditions and just go back to the Bible.